whole time. So power ranking. So probably one meeting you guys, a close personal friend, Ghostface, who is my favorite rapper of all time. Got to see him, and he recognized your voice, so that was cool.
What? That's awesome.
Got him down to do Ball Up Top, the Andscape digital show afterwards. It's like, Ghost, come, ASAP. So I was in the box. ASAP is coming down. We go through Gen Pop with ASAP Rocky. I almost got trampled.
So it's you, Ghostface, and ASAP walking through?
Me and ASAP Rocky walking through.
Just the two of you.
And with his couple of his people and some of his people, like, we're walking down the Madison Square Garden. They're going nuts over him. Everybody's like going through the escalators with this dude. It's pandemonium. He goes in the Wu-Tang tent. I'm like, Ghostface, good to see you after from this morning. Come and do the show. He's like, great, I'm gonna come do 1 second. Can Raekwon come? Yeah, Ghost. Yes. Can RZA come? Let me think about it. Yeah. So we're just like going through to the court.
The whole Wu-Tang Clan.
Wu-Tang is forever.
1/3 of the Wu-Tang.
So does Wu-Tang deserve more credit for the next comeback?
They saved New York City.
This is the second time they've done it.
Wu-Tang saved New York City. They turned the vibes around. The vibes were bad.
Deserves a ring.
Wu-Tang
deserves
a ring. A ring. They turned the vibes around. This is the Wu game, everybody. The Wu game.
So Jordan had the flu game. This is the Wu game.
This is the Wu game. They turned the vibes around. They saved They introduced Victor Wembanyama to the real Shaolin monks. That's what they did. They saved the city. Ghost, Ray, everybody, RZA, Jizza, Method Man, who's left? Master Killer, Inspector Deck, you guys.
Yeah. I always think it's interesting that Redman's not part of it anyway, but I feel like a lot of people.
Okay, so what's number 3?
Across the Gospels Bridge.
Yeah, he's just close. He's like a cousin. He's one of the bees. One of the killer. I feel like I'm one of the killer bees. I'm one of the full bees.
Exactly.
Wu-Tang is forever.
Well, you gave us 2. What's number 3?
Oh, number 3. Probably.
You and ASAP, Wu-Tang. What's number 3?
In terms of moments at the game,
or post game, could be
post game. So post game, just sitting there with. So as you know, Charles Barkley holds court after the game at different places, and him and Ernie Johnson, 2 guys who have seen everything that Ernie Johnson's covered all the things, and just watching 2 guys be like, I've never seen anything like that before in my life, ever. And I've covered, Ernie's covered all the everything.
Yeah.
Never seen a game like that in any sport in his entire life, and it was surreal. It was, and also honorable mention, walking from Madison Square Garden to there with Monica McNutt, who is, we all love Monica.
Yes.
And also just she could run for mayor of New York City.
Oh, everyone loves her.
Everybody
She's
loves Monica McNutt, so shout out to her and all that.
David Dennis Jr. You'll hear him today, 10 a.m. to noon Eastern time, with the last remaining member of Wu-Tang, Randy Scott, from between 10 a.m.
Time Breakfast Club, come on, bro.
Oh, I don't even know. This shit you own.
The ice cream man is coming. Shower what up, Keyshawn? We're on Sportsmanlike, presented by Progressive Insurance.
Hey, this is Rich Eisen. Coming up on Thursday's show, Game 4 of the NBA Finals is in the books. We'll talk about it with Hall of Famer Chris Webber. The actor Hart Denton from the Yellowstone spin-off series Dutton Ranch joins us in studio, and head coach Zach Taylor of the Cincinnati Bengals will also join us. That's Thursday's Rich Eisen show on Disney Plus, the ESPN app, and
So I
ESPN
find that
Radio.
shit streaming on YouTube. So I'm like, oh shit.
Hi, it's Wayne from EMCO stopping by the station to check in with Roller.
Hey, Wayne, what's going on today?
Well, the biggest question I hear lately is, do you have to go back to the dealer where you bought your car to get service or repairs?
Wayne, that's a good question. Do you?
No, Roller. If you
Then
buy
that
the
shit
new
went to
or new
commercial.
car,
I'm like, okay, commercial. And it was Trump talking.
Please don't forget it's
So I'm like,
and
shit.
you can use it at any EMCO. Oh, I thought you
But that shit wasn't a regular 3-minute commercial, bro. He's talking like a half hour about doubling Bitcoin. I'm like, what the fuck is this? It's not even the game.
Wow, that's
So,
it's so nice to have
we tried to switch that shit, whatever, came back. Trump still talking about doubling Bitcoin, the whole speech. But the shit still say, Game 4, NBA Finals Game 4.
Think you have a car issue? Please call AMCO first.
So
Or
then-
second opinion. There you go. Google AMCO for your nearest location. That's
Yeah, that shit was on NBA, the NBA shit on YouTube.
and a whole lot more.
So after that finished, the shit say this is no longer available for copyright infringement for the NBA. What? So I go in the house, find it on ABC. I'm like, all right, cool, whatever. Then I had to shoot. Yeah, it was on ABC. I was streaming on ABC. And then I went in the garage and found it on Hulu.
The predictions say we could be
But it was just on. I was
don't be the odd person out.
changing my bike tires. That's what I wanted to do in the front.
Because you don't know
Change my bike tires, put the bitches in the car, go get air.
Have them do what they did at my
Put
house.
that
This is Jim Sharp. And when Gleason Roofing came to my place for a no obligation roof audit, I knew
Then one
I
of
was
my
going to
tires
need something
messed
done
up.
because my roof was more than 10 years old. But I was
I remember back in the day that shit popped.
I didn't need
A
a
lot of
complete
fuck.
roof replacement.
But the whole tire
Gleason
split, like the
Roofing
actual
only needed to
tire.
replace my underlayment.
So I'm like, damn, I
The
can't
news
use this
is
shit.
that many roofing issues can be caught early before they turn into a full replacement. A simple inspection by
Yeah,
Gleason Roofing
after I was
now
finished
could
with
save
that,
you thousands later during monsoon season. Go
got
to
on the grill.
GleasonRoofing.com to claim your no obligation roof audit. That's GleasonRoofing.com. GleasonRoofing.com. Gleason Roofing. There's a reason people choose Gleason.
Hey, it's Gambo, and you need to hear
We didn't
this.
get that
Chris
much
is
stuff
44,
yesterday.
healthy, active, no
Remember I told
symptoms,
you
but
every
his
Wednesday
full
my
body
mom
scan
goes
at
to the food
Lifeguard
bank?
Imaging found early stage pancreatic cancer, one of the deadliest cancers there is, and they caught it early enough that he's now cancer-free. Look, this is why I'm such a believer in early detection. Get started the way I did, a heart scan for you and someone you love for just
I'm gonna have to drop some of that
$69.
shit
Do
off.
this right now.
Yeah, but you
Text
be gone all
SCAN
day.
to 620-620 to get the link to schedule. That's SCAN to 620-620. That's today rates may apply.
It just be random stuff, bro. Oh, we do got a cooler box. Cause they always order, well, my sister ordered food. And they come in like, a box, but it's a cooler.
Canty and Michelle are on Sports.
So maybe next Wednesday, one of these Wednesdays, like just bring some random, whatever it be, bread, eggs, fruit, vegetables.
I mean,
Always
the
use
weather
Indian.
can't be the face of the league.
Yeah, bro.
Choking at the end of NBA Finals games, right? But this is his
What happened last
second choke in
Wednesday?
the last 3 games.
Oh yeah, I figured you went home.
He was
You was working.
Yeah, but
I
I
had
don't know
no
that
idea,
LeBron was
you know what I'm
missing
saying?
3 of the 4 free throws he attempted in the fourth quarter. I don't know that Brown was turning it over like Wemby did
What's up?
at the end of game 2 when he hit Steph Castle in the back. Like I like those.
You mean when he was playing point guard, or when he's playing out beyond the arc, or when he's shooting and he's not dunking, all those spots where
Well,
he should be near the basket?
the one he got his own rebound at the end of game 2. I mean, he got not his own rebound. He got the defensive rebound, and they were in this spot where they were trying to figure out: are we going to push it? Are we going to take a timeout? What are we going to do? And Wemby got caught in between. Steph Castle was waiting for it. Then he turned up court because he thought Wemby was bringing it up, and he ends up turning it over. And then the foul gets committed. So it compounded a problem. But like when you have your best players making mistakes at the end of games like this, it's I don't want to say it's a character flaw, but it's certainly something that the San Antonio Spurs are going to have to work past if they're going to win a championship in the foreseeable future.
Yeah, and one other thing, I personally despise when the NFL, I know why they do it, it's obviously better information for the gamblers, etc., when they release the injury reports, because I always think it's target practice. Like, oh, Chris Canty has a shoulder injury.
Yeah.
Cool, what do you think the offensive lineman's going to do that you're going up against? Destroy your shoulder.
I ain't gonna feel it.
But
Because I'm still, I'm going toward
tell somebody,
go for it, buddy.
I don't think you should
Check yourself out.
publicize your weakness.
I'm good.
It's not gonna matter.
I just don't think you should publicize your weakness. And I think that every time Wemby shoots pull-up threes off of one dribble beyond the three-point line, like halfway between three-point and half court, you're publicizing your weakness. You're telling everybody you're tired.
Yeah, listen, I agree with you on that front. And here's the thing, after game 1, Mitch Johnson was talking about the team needs to get in the paint. We need to live in the paint more. So, like, the head coach was preaching that it's up to the players to go out there and execute. But I'm just talking about the specific plays late in games. Because they've had double-digit leads in every single finals game.
Yep.
It's a matter of how do we execute in late game situations. And it feels like it's take your turn when it comes to the blunders. And coincidentally, the guys that aren't making the mistakes are the 2 young point guards, Steph Castle and Dylan Harper. They're the ones that aren't making the mistakes.
That's right.
And it feels like Mitch Johnson and everybody on the San Antonio team is afraid of those guys losing the game for them. Meanwhile, everybody else on the Spurs is losing the damn game, Wemby included.
I think we're at a point, if you're the Spurs, where Mitch Johnson, head coach, should literally sit back and say to Dylan Harper, I'm maybe going to give you the opportunity to make yourself one of the great stories in the history of the sport. I'm giving you the ball. You're the guy now. You're going to be the one making plays for us. And if we go and win the next 3, yes, of course, Wemby's the best player, but you're the guy that has the chance to tell the story in a way that is greater than anyone else.
We said that after game 1.
You didn't do it.
I said it after game 1. Now, the Spurs got high on their oversupply in several ways in last night's game, because what happened in game 3 with De'Aaron Fox making that mid-range pull-up, that was the one, that's what we got De'Aaron Fox in for. He's great in these moments. No, he ain't. He just had a game after being widely criticized for what happened in the first 2. Like, it should have been Dylan Harper's show. It should be Steph Castle's show. Like, lean on those guys. Instead, you let De'Aaron Fox make bonehead play after bonehead play in the final minute of the game that ended up costing you one. And the sole reason why you stuck with it throughout all of his struggles in the postseason, whether it's the injured ankle or not that's affecting him, was because he was supposed to be the steady hand on the court, and he was not. There is no world that exists in my mind where De'Aaron Fox should be on the San Antonio Spurs next year.
The show tonight, between 7 p. and 10 p. Eastern, of course, will be Amber and Ian. NCAA President Charlie Baker will join them at 7:30 p.m. Eastern. I would say there's a lot to talk to him about in and around the Brendan Sorsby situation at Texas Tech, college football playoff expansion, et cetera, et cetera. NCAA President Charlie Baker tonight, 7:30 p.m. Eastern with Amber and Ian. 888-SAY-ESPN is your telephone number to join the show. Mike in Albany, listening on 104.5 The Team. Mike.
Hey, good morning, guys. Exciting times in New York. This is great for the Knicks and the team, the city, and everybody. I've got 2 questions for you. One, is DraftKings going to take a line on who's going to be the one that causes Wembley to have the Nets just fully foul and get kicked out of the rest of the series?
I don't think they would do that. I don't think you can do that, right? Because
I think I saw something.
Really? Maybe you can.
Here's what I'll say. It's not going to matter, Mike. This thing is going to be over on Saturday. I don't know how the Spurs get off the mat, Mike.
It's just a facetious question. You're already focusing on Wembley. That's not the question. The other question I have is, the Knicks have an attic space in the Spurs' head. No one's mentioned the fact that the Knicks beat them in the Emirates, the coveted NBA Emirates Cup in the early part of the season.
Well, I'm actually glad you know what? Thank you for the phone call. I'm glad you brought that up. The banner should go up after they win the championship for the in-season tournament.
And I wonder, moving forward, will we put more weight on who wins the NBA Cup?
Yeah.
Music to Adam Silver's ears right there. We're on Sportsmanlike, presented by Progressive Insurance.
This Father's Day, do more with Dad and spend less with low prices guaranteed at the Home Depot. Get him fired up with the new grill and accessories, like the Next Grill 5-burner for just $299, so you can spend more time together while he becomes the grill master he was always meant to be. Or build memories with savings on top brand power tools so you can tackle projects side by side. Give more and do more together this Father's Day with help from the Home Depot. Exclusive pricing at HomeDepot.com/price match for details.
Hey, it's Wendy here. Are you looking to rebound from your high-interest credit card debt? A SoFi personal loan could help. Consolidate your debt with a SoFi personal loan into one low monthly payment, and you could save money on interest over time. And with as soon as the same-day funding, you could hit the ground running ASAP. Apply today with no fees required at SoFi.com/debt-rebound. Loans originated by SoFi Bank. NA member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891. Fast funds terms apply at SoFi.com/debt-rebound.
Dan Bickley here, and summertime has arrived in Arizona, a time when your windows are the only thing standing between you and 115-degree temperatures, and if your windows are shot, your windows are about to cost you a fortune, which is why now is a great time to call Advanced Window Products, Arizona's #1 window replacement company, where they build windows designed specifically for our harsh climate, and they build windows specifically for the dimension of your home, never retrofitted on site. They replaced all of my windows. I could not be happier with the result. They look fantastic, and everything from installation to the cleanup process was immaculate, and that's because their installers are vetted full-time employees, never random subcontractors. And Advanced Window Products, they'll build...
Want medications for 80 to 90% less and do it all online? No long wait at the doctor's office or pharmacy?
Yes, Selfie can provide semaglutide and use this money and are waiting to hear back. Meanwhile, they're... Bust down, bust down.
height. Just really hope that, frankly, that the suspect is, low on gas or something at this point. I think we're going to be getting back on the freeway right now. Yeah, it looks like I think we're going to be headed for the 91 now. Stick with me here as I verify, but I think we're getting on Westman now. 91 now from the North Long Beach area. Let's see what decides to do now that this is the first time we've seen him on the freeway.
You know what, Desmond? Hi, it's Pam Harvey and Innovation Plaza joining you, and Mike Rogers out here. We want to welcome our viewers at 9 o'clock to CBS LA at 9 o'clock, and as you can see, we are right in the middle of a high-speed pursuit, a very dangerous one, and as you guys were mentioning, this person was wanted initially for DUI, and now this has turned into something so much more because of how, I'm going to use the word crazy this person was driving.
Yeah, and it's got to be something. I mean, we were, kind of surmising that earlier. It's just, people don't run this hard for, no reason really. Yes, they may be under the influence. That was the original reason they were trying to chase them, but what else is going on here that's making this person run like this? Now, we'll see. So CHP was going to get involved at one point when we were on the 710 earlier. Now that we're back, so they say this, we're going north. South 710 or north? We're going north.
I think we're going northbound. Yeah, northbound 710 now. So back towards the gateway cities. I think this will actually be the second time we've been in this area. And, the suspect, frankly, kind of driving the same.
This guy doesn't mess us up, man. Look, the flowers and the roses. New York the fuck up, man. Shout out to Tito for the oranges. Shout out to more oranges in the chat.
Felony violation of threats against former presidents, according to the press release. His sentencing is scheduled for September 1st. So it was election day in 2024, November.
And as probability changes, you can buy in and out of your position. Speaking of USA
Rangers to come and knock on your door. These guys are your neighbors, and they treat your home like it's theirs. Do yourself a favor, drink